Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm KK, and I really like collecting Monster High dolls. As I'm sure as you saw in the title, today we're going to be opening the Creeproduction Ghoulia doll. I'm honestly so excited for this doll. I have never had a G1 Ghoulia before. I already did a review on Abby, so if you want, you can go check that out. But today we're going to be opening Ghoulia, and I'm honestly just so excited. These dolls just have so much detail, and they're honestly so much like the originals. I'm just so happy about it. Now, I am going to be leaving this bag, the owl, and the hairbrush, and the diary in the back. This is what I did with Abby, although she didn't come with the bag accessory, but I left Shiver and the hairbrush in the packaging, just because I'm thinking about if I ever want to rebox them, I just have the opportunity. If I rebox them, I wouldn't be selling them. I'd just be reboxing for my own enjoyment. So I like to leave stuff like that in there, but let's get to unboxing. I'm going to try and be very careful as I open this doll because, as you saw, I have Abby's box, and I like to keep them in the best condition as possible. I don't know. It's just like a preference with these dolls. I kind of treat these dolls like collector dolls, so that's just why I want to keep the boxes pristine. Okay, my scissors were not sharp enough, so I just did this with the knife, but I didn't want to have that on camera. But I've got it open. If you're wondering, you can read this stuff. It's just in a bunch of different languages. Her tag, her doll stand, this little tidbit in the star, and then we've got Sir Hoots-a-Lot, original Creeproduction. And if you want to read this, you can pause on it. I'll hold it here for a second. And if you want to check if this doll is in your local stores, just use this barcode. So I just slid her little packaging out of the box. It came out super easily. There was just one more piece of tape I needed to cut. There's nothing else in the box. This is all she comes with. This is what the original dolls came with as well. So that's really good. I'm just going to be taking out the stand and the base for the stand and the doll. Once again, I'm just going to leave everything else in just because it's just a preference of mine, you know? But yeah, I love these dolls. I'm so happy they're finally bringing these dolls back on Amazon. And I've heard in some places in America they are in stores. But in my country, they're not in stores. And I honestly highly doubt that they're going to be in stores in my country. So, you know, take that as you will. I'm in Canada. So, you know, I don't know. But yeah, it might be different for you than it is for me. But yes, I also think Planet Earth is selling these dolls. But I bought mine off of Amazon, and I think Mattel Creations still has Spectra. But I think all the other ones sold out. And genuinely, I'm just so glad they brought these dolls back so people like me don't have to pay scalper prices for fully complete Monster High dolls. But also, I feel like this is working in Mattel's favor because if you really think about it, like, people bought those dolls, what, in like the 2000s? And just now, like, they're being resold again. So every other doll that a scalper is selling, they're getting all the profits. So Mattel's probably making way more money off this than, you know, like if they left with the scalpers, they wouldn't be getting any of those profits. So doing this, I think, was really smart from Mattel. I just got her out of the box, and oh my goodness, this doll looks absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and take like this like plastic wrapping off her eyes, and I'm gonna take her stand out, and then we can take a really close look at her. Okay, I got the plastic off around her eyes, and honestly, I love this doll so much. She is so beautiful. To get her glasses to say, I have to put it over her hair. But you know, it's fine. Look at her from the front. Obviously, there's not really much new to say about this doll because all of the components are obviously reused from her original doll. She got like her little music key belt, she's got her gloves, she has her cherry top with the little skelet on the top with her necklace and her zippers. And if you are a G3 fan, I think Mattel was kind of switching it. So Ghoulia has all red and like a few pink accessories, and they switched it to her having all pink with a few red accessories, which I don't personally like. But if you like that, I think that's where it was coming from. She has her signature little booties with skeletts on the side, her pants. She has a striped shirt. These pieces, this cherry top and the striped shirt, are two different pieces. You can separate them in the back. I'm not sure if you can really tell. If you were wondering, the hair is not Kanekalon. It is Saran, which is better than Kanekalon. I don't think Mattel will ever use Kanekalon again. So obviously this Ghoulia is going to have a different hair texture than the 2000s version of her would. She has her signature glasses, and these actually have lenses right here. And her makeup, obviously, it's really traditional. There's not much I can say about it because these dolls are literally reproductions of dolls that have existed for years. They're just at a really affordable price that everybody in collecting can afford. I think Mattel did a really good job in reproducing these dolls. I think they still have just as much detail as they used to. And I'm honestly just so glad they're making it more affordable so everybody can have some of their products. And Ghoulia also comes with her traditional red stand. We can look at some of her accessories. She has her red hairbrush, which is the same plastic as her stand. She has her hoots a lot. Now, if you didn't know this, Abby's Creeproduction doll, as you can see right there, Shiver has no name because Mattel actually lost the trademarking rights to Shiver, and hence why it was changed to Tundra for the G3, and everyone else has stayed the same. I think that's just like a little cool fact. But these diaries are exactly the same. I've seen other people open these, and they're exactly the same, and I don't want to take it out. Once again, I like to keep the boxes as together as I can. But Ghoulia also comes with this monster mix kind of jukebox. She has a little strap. I don't think this is functional. I think it's just there for looks, but there's this little ribbon attached. Got the brain pattern. But yeah, this is very traditional Ghoulia. Like, obviously, Sir Hoots-a-Lot has this little indent on his leg, so he's able to sit on Ghoulia's arm. And this is how my two Creeproductions are looking right beside each other. I'd say comparing these two based on their originals, Abby has a lot more differences than Ghoulia does. Ghoulia is very much the same. And I think one great thing about these Creeproductions is if you actually have the basics, but say she's missing a glove and her belt, you can buy these dolls for those pieces, and then you're able to sell the rest of the doll, which I think is really great. And I don't know, as somebody who's wanted to own Ghoulia ever since I started collecting, this is honestly a dream come true. And this is literally just because Mattel decided to reproduce all the dolls again. But it's also really hard to kind of review these dolls because these dolls are so filled with nostalgia for, I believe, everybody who collects Monster High. Like, they're so different. They mean so much. I love Abby so much. I'm so sorry. This review is about Ghoulia. But I don't know. I just think Mattel did great with these, and it's really hard to review them because I've just become so attached to them over the years that I really can't critique any of the Creeproductions. But I can say, in the stock pictures, they used Cleo's 2010 version. I don't know why, and they used Holiday Deuce. So I don't know what's up with that. I feel like the three other singles that came out, they looked fine. Abby, Ghoulia, and Spectra. But yeah, just like a fun little fact. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I know it wasn't too much of a review, but we looked at her, we saw everything about her, and I think she's really cool. I hope this video helped you decide if you really wanted this Ghoulia or not, or if she was worth purchasing. But anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!